it's Vanessa McLean of It's In Your Story. Glad to be back. It's been a little while since I've done a video, but today I just want to talk about the film. I think you've heard me mention this film before, Urban Kryptonite, African Roots, Foreign Diseases. Yes, we're going to be screening that film in London, so I thought I'd give you another heads up where we're at. The film is creating quite a storm right now in the USA. They've been to many states, Atlanta, Los Angeles, they've been in Philadelphia, and wherever they've been such a buzz for renewal of health. And I'm hoping, my intention is the same thing's going to happen when the film comes here in London, the 14th and the 15th of March 2015. So why am I telling you about this now? Well, I want you to start telling your friends. First of all, tell yourself that I am a healthy person, and remember this, that our health will lead us to our wealth. And share this information with as many people who are melanated. Yes, melanated people. Everyone's going to hear about this, but here we're focusing on specifically people of the African diaspora. We have melanin. Our genetics are different to European, and we're focusing on that. When we look at the correlation between our health and the diseases that we have, really contributed by the foods that we're consuming, we have to take action. And that's where this film comes in, Urban Kryptonite, African Roots, Foreign Diseases. We're going to have a storm here in London. The cast, well, a few members from the cast are going to be here, a few more speakers to be named. They're going to be presenting on the day as well, and this is really something that has never been done before, when we've got the naturopathic industry from the African diaspora. We have people from the Africas. They've come together and shared their knowledge in such a way. Yes, it might be entertaining, but at the same time, it's important for you to understand why you should be eating a certain way. And it's not just your food, it's your environment, it's the people you're around. Yeah, that's one of the big things as well. It could be the person that you're in love with. Oh, well, that's another story. Sometimes we just got to get rid of them. So it might be the food, it might be people, whatever it is that's making us sick. We have to take a very analytical look and approach at how we move forward. And this is exactly what Urban Kryptonite, African Roots, Foreign Diseases is going to highlight. Giving lots and lots of thanks to Djehuty, the executive co-producer of the film, and of course Cochise, Tarak-Saa, who had a vision to take this message around the world to as many people as possible. I'm looking forward to being a part of this event next year, sharing a little bit of my story. But it's more important that you come, because you're going to have the opportunity to speak to some of the cast members, and they'll be able to answer your questions directly. The full body detox, parasites. We're going to have, oh, I'm getting so excited. Every single time I talk about this film, I get so excited. But I'll be even more excited when we have the team here in London. Get ready for this. You're going to hear from Dr. Be Serious, an incredible, informative, knowledgeable man when it comes to parasites in our bodies. We're going to have so many insights into how to improve our health, how to eat correctly for our genetics. That's going to be a big thing. When you think about some of the people in your life right now, the commonalities of illnesses is just so prevalent throughout our community. It's time for us to change that, and this is exactly what this film is going to do. Our food, how our food is systematically being disenabling us. And I'm going to use that word, disenabling us. It's time for us to re-enable our bodies, re-enable our minds, and this is what this film does. Urban Kryptonite, African Roots, Foreign Diseases. It's about time that we wake up to how to eat to live healthy, to eat to live healthy, to eat to live wealthy. And these are some of the points that are so poignant right now within our communities. When I look at some of the people my age. I told you I'm only 21. But when I look at some of the people at my age group and some of the conversations that I've had with them, the amount of medications they're taking, the kind of foods they're eating that has a impact, a negative, a deleterious impact on their body, and they're wondering why they're sick. I walked into a store, and I'm not going off track, I walked into a store just the other day, and I was looking for some green powder because I just needed something to add to my green juice. I was looking for some spirulina, in fact that's what it was, and then a lady came into the shop and she was limping with a walking stick, and she asked me if I knew anything about some of these green powders. So I wanted to know exactly what she had in mind. Told her some of the things I use, like moringa, spirulina, all those green things. I just love them. And she said that she was experiencing aches and pains, arthritis, high blood pressure. She's just discovered that she's got diabetes. So the first question I asked her was, what is your normal diet like? Someone from the Caribbean, she eats her chicken, she likes her fried fish, she loves her rice and curry, she loves all them kind of ting. I said, do you want to get well? Do you want to get well? That's the big question. Do you want to be well? And here's the other thing when it comes to health. Some people just don't want to be well. If you do want to be well, listen to me. Urban Kryptonite, African Roots, Foreign Diseases is going to highlight all the areas of our life concerned to health, where we need to pay attention, where we need to take action, and where we need to start making the adaptations right now. That woman wasn't prepared to stop eating everything that was making her body sick, yet still she didn't want to try. She looked at the packages and says, oh, I'm not too sure about that. But at the same time, she's popping, she said, at least 17 different tablets a day. Our food, when we choose the right kind of foods, organic foods, when we grow our own foods in good soil, will heal us. But we've become so lazy. We want the box food. My dad used to say, box food is going to kill you. Hey. So anyway, as I say, it's time to really look at our foods, look at what we're eating, become educated, and that's the first thing that we're dealing. We're dealing with a mindset. However we look at this, we're dealing with our mindset, how we look at food. Look at food to heal you. When I make my green juices every day, I'm looking at this as an elixir. I look at it, I'm also blessing it before I even drink it, that this is going to give me life. This is going to give me energy. This is going to give me sustenance that my body needs. This is fuel for my body, not just junk, not those, what do they call them? Fructose, all those sugars, unnecessary things, poisons that we put in our body. Now is the time. There's never been, I think we call it an awakening within our communities, when we're becoming more conscious of our health, how it's affecting everything that we do, including our children, what we're giving them. Instead of giving them nourishing food, we're giving them box food. We've got to stop this. We've got to stop killing our children and stop killing ourselves. Urban Kryptonite, bring it on. We're ready for the London showing. It's in a few months' time. But if you really want to find out or see a little bit more about Urban Kryptonite, go to urbankryptonitefilms.com. Have a look at the trailer. We're going to be showing more and more clips from the film. And by the time the team come to London, yes, we're going to be ready. We're going to be the healthy nation. It's time to heal your mind. It's time to heal your body. It's time to heal your soul. A person forced against his will is of the same opinion still. There is no coercion in this. It's about you when you're ready to take the next step. I'm just a little bit excited, to say the least. Just a little bit excited. So stay tuned. The middle of March, the middle of November, I'm going to be advertising the events. You can get your early bird ticket, and I encourage you, get your tickets early, because this is going to be a sellout event. This is Vanessa McLean. It's in your story, and it's in your story to live a healthy and a fruitful life.